my goodness, there you are.
Here I come to save the day.
Yeah. Um, what a beautiful day in Northern California it is right now. We're so stoked to be having weather like this. And what's going on, Greg?
I've got the audio coming into
Oh, you're having a tough technical difficulty?
yeah, because the audio is
It's so intense he's speechless, which is quite the thing. So I'll just talk about the wonderful color grading on my face. Like there's this stripe that goes here, then there's this dark spot that follows it, and then this bright spot over here. Like the lighting in my home studio is just epic right now with the dawn. And there he's back, ladies and gentlemen. What's happening, brother?
Instagram is about 3 to 5 seconds behind us in this line, and it was playing. So I'm hearing this echo.
Yeah. Welcome to. Greg thought he was having a psychedelic experience for a moment.
I was having a psychedelic experience. Oh,
yeah. So, man, what a quiet week it's been. Ever since Trump got back from China, he's been hiding like a little puppy in the corner.
Oh, really? You think so?
No, I've been hiding like a puppy in the corner. That's why I don't know what he's up to.
I saw you were kicking a soccer ball around the field.
Yeah, that was great. I've been doing that every day. I have a level of soreness in my injured hip that I'm going to take a rest day today with it. I pushed myself yesterday a little hard. That could change. If things warm up, I might go out this afternoon because my desire is to do it. But man, I'm hurting. So,
well, I do hear that cold water helps the inflammation. And
been in the pool already today.
Did you? All right. How long do you go in for?
5 minutes.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not that cold.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 30 degrees above freezing. It's 60 degrees, but
that's cold. It's not warm.
No, but it's not cold therapy.
Right.
No, I mean, it is in a sense, and for sure I feel the effects, but it's not cold therapy.
Did you vote already?
I'm partway through my mail-in ballot.
Did you ever see that Brewster's Millions? Yeah, I voted for none of the above for governor.
Well, that's interesting. I often feel a little hesitant about talking publicly about my vote, but since you did, I'm curious about it. One of the current fearful things people have is that it would end up being 2 Republicans on the ticket if we didn't vote properly. Because in ranked choice voting, it's not just a party primary; it's the top 2 the top 2 candidates go on to have the actual election. So personally speaking for myself, I wouldn't vote for none of the above because I would be worried about that outcome myself. Do you want to say more about why you think they all suck, or do you think that's enough for now?
I really don't know any of them. And I just realized that in the time given, there was no way I was going to research who they were, what they're really about.
I see. There's been a couple of debates. Did you watch any of those?
Nope.
Got it.
All right. Did you?
Yeah, I've watched 2 so far.
All right. So is anyone coming forth as, I'm interested in this individual?
Well, just from the debate part, I really like Steyer. What I'm hearing in his voice is the voice of someone who has peeked into the abyss and decided that he wants to do something about it, and he has a bunch of money. So he's in a position to financially, if he needs to, if there's $100 million thing that needs to happen, it can happen because he'll just put his own money behind it.
Do you think he really will? I mean, is he saying he will?
Well, he's definitely financed his own campaign, and they're after him. They're trying very hard not to get him elected, and by they I mean things like PG&E and some of these traditional institutions. So be interesting. Someone who made a bunch of money off investing in weapons companies and oil companies, having had an epiphany and decided they're going to run for office and try to do something about these issues. That appeals to me. It's funny because some of my other hippie friends, and I say hippie friends because we're all in our 60s and we were, hippies are really in their 70s now. But anyway, children of hippies. There's a kind of hopefulness about him with some of them. And then there's a couple others who are just, they have this point of view that billionaire equals bad no matter what. And I don't subscribe to that myself. And I'll just say this so everyone's listening, and it'll be out on the internet. You guys get to hear this about me forever.
But you get to change your mind, right?
I'm a man without a political party right now. Like, I'm not, I used to be really invested in progressivism and that whole slate of things. And I think the last 15, 16 years of Democratic leadership have really put me off. And Republican leadership, the MAGA, is no better. In some ways, it's worse. So I used to be that guy that would like really rail at you. You're not voting, roar. But I can totally relate to it now. But I'm still choosing to participate and give my opinion. I haven't looked at the state statutes. I think this is just the primary, so there's not a lot of propositions on the ballot.
Yeah, there's some local stuff, nothing statewide that I was.
Yeah. So as far as that goes, I'm like, yeah, raise the property taxes again for schools if we need to. Like, I mean, I hate, like, it sucks. I like my friends who own property. It's tough. Paying those tax bills is tough. That's no joke.
Right.
But I'm like, we got to pay for stuff.
Yeah.
I used to think I could run, or I might be a good politician, but I don't feel that way anymore. It's like, oh God, I don't want to do that job. It's brutal. And I'm hopeful about California. Like, California is still one of the bright spots on the planet, right? 4th largest world economy of any, and that includes nation states.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. We've got a big water problem brewing in the southwestern United States. Like, they shut off Hoover Dam. It won't generate power anymore. And Lake Mead is going dry. And there's literally millions of people who are going to run out of water very soon because they won't be able to release it to go down the spillways to get to these communities anymore. And there's places in Arizona and Southern California where their water's they're not going to have water.
Why'd they stop generating electricity?
Because there's no water. It didn't rain. The lake's empty.
Wow.
Colorado River's dry.
That's going to make this whole Northern California water, Southern California water thing even more heightened.
Yes, it will, for sure.
I just saw like our reservoirs are overflowing up here.
Right. And if basically, if you look at the weather map, the rain stayed up in the northwestern part and didn't come down south enough. So that's bad.
We're certainly in a time of change, profound change, and I kind of, my woo-woo friends, there's an element where I think, well, you might be onto something, this.
I'm a
maybe,
woo friend, aren't I?
well, you're more grounded than some of the more
Oh,
other
so
woo.
what's an example of a woo woo theory that you're worried about?
I'm not worried about anything,
Well,
but
you said they might be right.
it's that we're in this profound change, that what's going on, like people, millions are going to be without water. There's fires ravaging, homesteads. That this a profound social change is happening globally that is shifting into an Aquarian age, and there really are forces of energy attempting to keep that shift from happening.
Yeah, the whole 5D, 3D thing,
Right,
right?
right.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we were talking about UFOs the other day, and I was like, I don't actually see them as interstellar ships. I see them as interdimensional ships. Ships.
That just reminded me of the Carpenter song. What's that song? Interstellar.
I don't know that song.
Oh
Doesn't come
my
to mind.
God. Too bad we can't play it. One thing that we didn't talk about last week that I just got reminded of is one of our videos with Dan Devey. The
Yeah.
um,
Gaze in
yeah,
space.
so
Yeah.
we couldn't promote it, and it was because it got flagged as political content.
That's
And
right.
I went through Google's AI BS support, and it was going through, and it came up with like, yeah, in essence,
Spit it out,
being,
Greg.
being homosexual seems to be political.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That's what it arrived at.
So we're going to look under the hood at Moped Outlaws, everyone. This is now kind of a production meeting live on the air. So what I would do is take the transcript of the show
It
and
did that.
put it into Gemini. Did you do
Okay,
that?
do that. Go ahead and go for it. But
Did you make a transcript yet?
yeah.
So can you send me the transcript?
Okay. But here's the thing, AI, like, because Gemini YouTube support is in essence the Google Gemini, and it went through the whole video. Like, it took out the transcript itself. It thought, oh, maybe the title, like Star Trek and gay or something, like those might be. So I changed the title just for the promo, not of the video itself. Anyway,
That didn't work.
it didn't
So
work.
the thing about the AI age is the prompt matters a lot, right? So I'm going to take the transcript and I'm going to ask a question, and
Okay.
I'll get some AI information back, and we can talk about it. My theory is, the question I'm going to ask, the prompt is, find the reason that YouTube classified this as political speech, and then it'll tell me, right?
Right. And
Hopefully.
again, what the reason we got policy flagged is it said we were promoting specifically some political thing. And I was like, we're stating opinions. We're not. It's just funny.
Yeah, it's so funny because we had conversations about this issue that that Dan talked about, where there's like a whole issue with how he ran his organization, and he starts the show out talking about how a lot of the things that he was accused of by a third party weren't necessarily the truth, and like there was a huge struggle he went through around it, and you and I were questioning for a little bit whether or not we wanted to air the show because of those struggles. And, we did some research and we looked into it, and we were like, you know what, it'll work itself out. People can form their own opinions, and if the person who critiqued him wants to come on and talk to us, we can talk about that. And so after all of that, where we're like considering not airing the show, to have it get flagged like that is another interesting thing, because you and I both picked up on something that felt out of, And then then Google's AI is like, well, there's something here we don't think we should allow you to promote. And I'm like, brah.
But that's what it
They're
seems
separate. Our concerns, yeah.
that homosexuality is a politicized subject, and just if you're talking anything about homosexuality, then that is a politicized conversation.
And the idea, like, what do you mean? Like, what, we can't talk about politics? We can't, like, I hate Trump means I won't be on YouTube?
Well,
I mean, I doubt it, right? I doubt
well,
it.
that's the other thing, is I said, like, we weren't stating anything as fact. It was all opinion. Our whole thing is very clear. It's opinions. And
Good thing
then
we were talking about vaccines.
Right. And then the AI was like, oh, well, that does change things. Let me dive into that. And I was like, yeah, well, all right, I'll send you the transcript. Let's see what happens.
And I will report back on Moped Outlaws next week. We'll take
All
this
right.
up next week.
Cool.
Folks, I just want to say, one of the things that's going on in our world right now is that people are pushing all kinds of content. The politics, the president has his own Twitter company. Like, there's a level at which just going back to basics, hanging out in the forest, getting away for a while. It's spring. It's almost summer. Put down the phones, put down Netflix, read a book, connect with your humanity. There's something waiting for you that might feel really healing and calming and help you step back from the brink if you're feeling at all on the brink. Because I know I am.
Well, I'm reminded of a dear father figure and friend, Alan Dienstag, who told me once, if I ever was thinking of taking my life, do two things: masturbate and go jump in the ocean.
Well, at least you do those things first. I'm not sure either one of those would make me any less prone to killing myself, but I'm not prone to killing myself unless you count my food addiction.
And on that pleasant note, everyone, have a wonderful ride to your life.
Go see Grogu and Mandalorian.
Oh, did you see it?
No, I'm going to see it tomorrow.
Okay.